con la parte dei discorsi, degli speech. E questa sera iniziamo il primo discorso che verrà presentato, fa parte del progetto del Competent Communication Manual, del manuale di Competent Communication, ed è il progetto numero 1, definito anche l'icebreaker, che è il discorso che i nuovi soci fanno per primi. Gli obiettivi del discorso, del progetto numero 1, sono quelli di parlare di fronte a un pubblico, magari per la prima volta, ma non è detto, sperimentare e usare le proprie competenze di speaker naturali o apprese finora, presentarsi e farsi conoscere dagli altri membri del club. Il primo speaker è ovviamente un nuovo membro del club e ha chiesto di essere presentato in questo modo. Ci sono alcune storie che non vengono mai scritte, altre che sarebbe decisamente meglio se non fossero mai state scritte. Tutte le altre nascono da un'idea, da una intuizione, da una frase, da un suono, da un'immagine o perfino da una singola parola. Una parola che ha un significato così profondo per l'autore che diventa un vaso di Pandora da cui tutto può scaturire. Quale sia questa parola e che cosa abbia scatenato, ce lo racconta Davide Rampoldi nel suo Icebreaker. Davide Rampoldi, a single word can make a story, a single word can make a story. Davide Rampoldi.
Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, kind guests. I'm Davide Rampoldi, and actually I wouldn't have been here if it was not for Maria Elena. When it was just Friday noon, and I was sitting in the cold restaurant having a Turkish kebab. And I read on my phone the email coming from her, and this mail was using a word, inviting me to come here, this place. And I immediately knew that my answer was yes, even if it was and it would mean a lot of problems to me and to my time organization. And this word, I don't know whether she used it deliberately or not, but it worked. It actually worked very well. And this word was challenge. And why this challenge is so important to me? Challenge is very linked in my own word with another word, which is passion. And if you want to take passion and challenge all together, maybe the result is a problem which needs to be solved in sort of way. So if I need to introduce myself to you, I would use three kind of big passions that I have in my life. The first one is numbers. So numbers is quite strange as a passion. How can one be fond of numbers? So you can fond of chocolate, you can be fond of dancing, we can be fond of maybe traveling around, but numbers is so strange, quite weird, but it works. And what is important to me about numbers is this thing, is that numbers, first of all, are free. Numbers have got a sense of justice, a sense of democracy, because all people are created equal in front of numbers. But this leads myself to the struggle and the challenge, because to deal with numbers, it's almost there is almost and every time the result, the correct result, the correct outcome. And so to give that kind of result, you need to be fast and to hurry up. Then moving from this first passion to the second passion, it was singing. And it all started when I first heard Luciano sing Nessun dorma, and I went immediately. I rushed immediately to a teacher. I took my lessons. I went to sing in a chorus, and in Lombardy, in Lombardia, of course, and in Switzerland, I sang quite a lot. And what's important to me about singing is that it's very linked to the blood. And the singer on the stage, according to me, is something like somebody like an ancient man inside the Colosseum, a sort of gladiator. And to be alive and to get the applause, you need to be at the very best shape every single day and every single minute of your performance. And that's the challenge. You cannot improve on the stage as long as you didn't study enough. You cannot keep the time and keep your acuti, high C's, in your pocket, because the people in front of you are going to applaud you if you do it well from the beginning to the end. That's the challenge. And it's also linked to sharing. The same sharing that I love, and it's my third passion, and it's the training and business coaching. I changed completely my work. I lived in the IT and moved in this new kind of job, of course. And what's important to me about business coaching is that it involves the change management and the growth of people. And it's important because if you grow enough, you can share. You cannot share something if you haven't grown enough. And the same problem I've gotten myself as a challenge, because if I want to be fully credible in front of others, I need to have undergo this kind of study. So I need to grow myself and then share to others. And finally, coming back to the beginning, to the very beginning of our this moment, I would say that if you need me something to do, if you want me to do something in this precise moment, the little suggestion and piece of advice is that you use with me the word challenge, because it's very probable that I will accept it and move it to the end, and maybe all together we could sing Vincere!
E adesso ci sono 3 minuti dedicati alla valutazione. Grazie.